Christmas special. This is our final event for the year, and it's pretty exciting. And I want to do a bit of a wrap up. I mean, we got out of COVID, and there was a lot of panic going on about what's happening in the marketplace of everything. And one thing we've proven this year is that if you invest in the top 200 suburbs, even in a downward spiraling market, you can still do well. So, interesting statistics. What I'd like to do is talk about what's been happening in the year, the statistics. So, one of the things that's been happening is very interesting is that the CBA, they have just said, and they've got a pretty good announcement here, and I think they're right. They're releasing interesting analysis on the Australian housing market. And they're saying that dwelling prices are halfway through the correction. So, what a correction is when, after a boom, what happens? You get a correction, and that's what a correction is. So the property prices drop, and as you may have noticed, in certain areas, property prices have certainly dropped, and they expect that they reckon we're halfway there. So most people predict that what's going to happen is we're going to have a bit more of a correction, and by around June next year, we're going to actually have interest rates drop, and that's our next boom. So about June, rates won't drop before we hit 3.5, just won't happen. Okay, look, at the end of the day, what's going to happen is going to happen.
Just want to say a big Merry Christmas to everyone and welcome to our Christmas special. We've had a bit of a rocky start, but that's okay. That usually happens, so...
Oh, look, I think everyone had a rocky start for 2022. You're talking about rocky starts. And there's a lot of people that are optimistic about 2023. And I think 2023 is going to be good. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much.
But I'd love to know, obviously we're heading into a new year. What are your goals? What are your ambitions for the new year? Let's look at the year ahead and, do a bit of planning, because you need to really start thinking about your goals now and just getting a bit of an idea of what you want to achieve in 2023.
Yes. And look, one thing I want to talk about our last event we had here in Adelaide and West Lakes. It was an amazing event. And what I'd like to do is I actually got our video guy to do a highlight reel. And what I'd like to do is show you that highlight reel. So I'm going to play that right now, and just to see what we've been up to. Okay, so that was the highlight of our event. Now, a lot of people are asking about when is our next seminar, when is our next workshop. It's not a seminar, it's more of a workshop, because seminar is where you sit down and you don't do anything. At our workshops, you're getting up, you're moving, you're breaking boards. It's very exciting. And our next workshop's going to be in Bali. So, because we're moving to Bali next year. So we thought we'd like to invite you all to come to Bali.
Absolutely.
And the good part is we found a way to make a tax deduction for the right people. So certain categories of people might be able to get a tax deduction to do this as well. Especially if you own a property or you own a business, then it's going to make it very easy.
So because we've been through COVID and everyone's been in lockdown, we thought it would be a really nice way to just bring everyone together and we can all be a community and have a holiday at the same time. That's just a bonus. Bonus town.
Yep.
I mean, Bali's an amazing country. I've actually been there twice and it's one of my favorite places in the world to go. So I'm really looking forward to heading back there and inviting all you lovely members to come and join us and check out what it's all about.
Well, we loved it so much, we decided to move there. So that's how much we love Bali. And Christina's got a Christmas hat on. I feel like I really need
to. Well, George, you realise we're about to go in our private group soon, and the best dressed Christmas-wise, Christmas theme, actually wins a prize. But I don't think you're even close. You're not even entering a competition.
I've got just got out of bed head at the moment. But look, this time is a time to celebrate, to relax and rewind. And a lot of people are, taking some time off. And you know what? You've got to take some time off and recharge the candles. And what we're doing, we're taking time off. We're coming back on the 9th of January.
Yes.
Correct?
That's when we're back.
Yep, that's when we're back. And what we're doing is we're going to be giving away some gifts for you guys today, because I just love you guys.
Just call me Santa.
Okay, so see this lovely, good-looking man on this book? No, it's just me. Now, I'm going to be giving away free copies of Freedom Through Property. I've got an ebook version. If you type in hashtag free book, my team will actually send you the link and you can download the book tonight. Now, if you're going to do anything, this is one of the books to read. I would probably say there's 3 books that you really need to read. Okay, number 1 is actually Think and Grow Rich, right? Think and Grow Rich. Someone's already put 3 book.
Hashtag
Excellent.
free book.
Hashtag free book.
We're gonna win it, baby.
No, I'm going to give away as many as I get, as many hashtags I get. I'm going to hand it out
Oh,
because I
wow.
want to educate everyone. I want everyone.
Handing it out.
That's right. So the 3 books you should read this holidays, if you haven't read these books, is 1 is Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich is so important because Napoleon Hill, he actually, what he did, he studied a lot of successful people and worked out what they had that's special that other people didn't. And he discovered, he was
Like
the
getting
first
that
person.
special sauce.
Yes, and he was the
Spices
first
right.
person to discover that actually it's mindset. All starts in mindset. So he
It's in your
discovered,
mind.
yeah. So he discovered these are the sort of. I'll tell you a little bit about what he discovered. So what he discovered was 1, mindset, very important. 2, goal setting. 3, the circle around you, your
Right.
dream team, right?
Circle of 5.
So the 5 people around you, you end up like them. So this Christmas, maybe it's time to reflect who you hang out with, because, and I'm not saying don't hang out with losers, but I'm saying don't hang out with losers, because you know what you need to do. You need to hire your standards.
Very harsh. Very, very harsh.
Now you got to put your standards up with the people you hang out with, but also put your standards up with what you do and who you are yourself. And this is a perfect time because everyone's heard of New Year resolutions. I think it's the best time to do your goals and reflect on the year before, and then write them down and see if you can get them. I'm a big fan of goal setting. I've been goal setting now for over 30 years. So I've become quite good at it. And your goals need to be smart. So they need to be specific, Christina,
You're the one talking to
measurable,
attainable,
attainable,
reasonable, and timed.
reasonable, realistic, and timed. Exactly. Thank you. Because she's the queen of goal setting.
Yeah, I've actually got a new method of goal setting. And I used to do the smart way. But,
Please tell me. Is there something smarter?
It's quite in depth. I would need literally over an hour to do it. But if you're coming to Bali, absolutely, you're going to be able to go through that with me, because you need to really have a workbook. It's very involved, and you need to really immerse yourself and really think deeply. But the whole idea is you have to really find your why and understand why you want what you're working towards. If you can go to the core of your why, of why it matters to you, why it's important, that's going to drive you through all of the hard times. Because look, if it were easy, everyone would be doing it, right? Everyone would be a property millionaire. That's just not the case. That's not reality. There's going to be challenges. It's going to be difficult. But if you know your why, that's going to help keep you focused like a laser beam, so you can get to there. And on that note, I have to run to our private session. So, George, I will see you in there in probably about 5
Yeah,
10 minutes.
I'm going to finish up.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you, beautiful Facebook friends. Have an amazing Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And thank you so much for joining me. And I will see our lovely members over in our private group. See you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, I'm going to keep going for a while because I know Christina's good enough to handle the private group for now. So, guys, now that I'm warmed up, I want to start going. So, basically, your why is important because that's going to get you there. And a lot of people are going to say, well, getting your goals is not easy. It's hard work. You know what I mean? And yes, it is. But the thing is, not getting your goals is hard work. So, no matter the way you see it in life, whether you've got high standards, you're achieving something big, or you just want to coast through life, the deal is no matter what, there's going to be challenges. So what I suggest do is choose your heart. And I think this New Year's, when you're thinking back about the year, next year, choose your heart. If you want to get challenged by building a business or building a property portfolio or building a 6-pack, great. Or if you want to get challenged by sitting around and relaxing, that's great as well. But I think choosing your heart is very important. because that's what it's about. Someone said, "How do I get my free book?" Well, basically, what's going to happen is type in hashtag free book, and our team will reach out, email you a link, and what you do is they'll give you a link. You click on the link, and you download my book. That's it. So it's the free PDF version. You could also get the copy, the signed copy. That's the hard copy, but you just got to pay shipping. So it's up to you. But I'll give you the link for that. So that's it. And someone said, wrote here, you got to keep one loser, mate, to look and reflect at where you once were as well. That's my view. I have that one mate too, lol. Look, it's up to you. I think at the end of the day, you know, what happens is sometimes you outgrow people, you meet new circles, and you keep going. So, you know, that's the way it is. So the thing is, we've had an amazing year, and 2022 wasn't easy for a lot of people. But if you made it so far, well done. And you know, because at the end of the day, you know, what happened was a lot of people gave up on property, gave up on a lot of stuff through COVID and through last year. And I'm very proud of our members who actually stepped up to the plate and they invested in property and prospered and did really well. And I was very proud to see that because it's easy to make money when the real estate market is good, right? It's easy to invest then when everyone's talking about investing. But times like these when everyone is saying, oh my God, everyone's saying, look's happening to the property market and everyone's talking doom and gloom, that's when the real winners step up. And this is what makes you different from everyone else. Now, someone wrote down, what's his name? Padam said, George, how do I meet you in person? Well, the best way to meet me in person is join our tribe. So if you type in hashtag free wealth call, one of our team will reach out to you and see if you're the right fit. Because with our tribe, we call it Freedom Tribe. And with the reason we call it Freedom Tribe is because we are fighting for our freedom. We're fighting to create a better world, our financial future. Because I really believe that, you know, your property portfolio determines, what your family's going to be like, what the house you live in, the car you drive, the holidays you take, the retirement you have. All of that is dependent on your property portfolio. So we like to surround ourselves with good people that want to work hard and want to increase their income and impact in the world. And that's the people we want in our group. So Padam, if you're one of those sort of people, I welcome you to join our group, which would be fantastic. One of our team will reach out to you. But we're very picky with who we get in our group because we only want high quality people. I actually you know, I go through a list. I'm like Santa Claus. I go through the naughty and nice list, and the people that have been naughty, the people that have been, too negative or aren't supportive and aren't, team players, they get on the naughty list and they're out because we want only good people to support each other. Because with investing can be challenging, and the deal is if you have a group of people that cheer you on when you win, that help you get up when you fall over and dust you off and get you back up there and help you succeed. That's what it's all about because it's not a lone sport anymore. Because if you're doing this on your own, it's going to be very difficult. Very very hard. And the important part is getting a team around you. Now, someone sent me a love heart. Thank you. That's lovely. How do I overcome the obstacle of serviceability? That's for another night where what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our finance guy to come in and help you with that. But when it comes to serviceability, what you need to do really is one, reduce debts, reduce your expenses. Two, increase your income. There are lots of different ways of doing it. Padam, lovely. We'd probably love to see you there. It's fantastic. I look forward to you talking to our team. It's going to be great. Because I know we've got Stacey, who's going to be working over the holidays. For anyone that wants to join over the holidays, most of our team are actually going to be going on holiday as well. Because I really encourage them to do that, and I think it's great, so we can come back fresh. So part of the package is a support group, kind of. Look, yes, because the deal is right. You've got I've got the strategy. Let's face it. I mean, one thing we all know, and if you don't already, I'm very successful when it comes to property. It's what I do day in, day out. I've helped over 4,000 people succeed in property investing. So I know what I'm doing. That's one thing I know what I'm doing. So the strategy's there. My team can give you the mindset too. That's great. But what you need on top of that is you need a circle of safety, professionals that look after you, like lawyers, accountants, financial planners, coaches, property experts, building inspectors, and all that. You need that. But the next layer that a lot of people don't realize, and this is the important thing, you need a community of like minded investors. And I'll tell you why. Because property investing can be lonely. And when you become successful, a lot of the people around you, they're not very going to be comfortable around you. Every time I make more money, I'll lose some friends because it's not because they're bad or I'm bad, but some people judge themselves, and it just that happens that way. So having a community of like-minded investors that are all growing and getting better is really good. And the other thing about our group, they're living life and thinking big and living even bigger. You know what I mean? And I'm going to get our whole group to come to Bali. We're going to have a 2-day workshop. And then the last day, we're going to go have fun. We're going to go to the beaches. We're going to have fun. And then we're going to accumulate that where I'm going to hire the zoo and we're going to have dinner at the zoo just for our group, no one else, with the lions. But there is a fence, so you're not going to get eaten, so it's okay. So the thing is, I want to do cool stuff. And the year after that, might go to a different island. But at the end of the day, if you're going to work hard, you might as well enjoy your life. It's very important, and I encourage people to do that. But having a community is like a support group. They support you because investing is hard. It's not easy. It's emotional. It takes a lot of effort. So yeah, that's it. So look, guys, if you want my free book, type in hashtag free book. It's been great seeing you lovely people week in, week out. It's fantastic. We're going to take a couple of weeks off, but then we're coming back bigger and better. We've got some amazing stuff we're launching next year, which you're going to love. What, we can't wrestle lions? Where's the challenge there? Yeah, sorry. No wrestling lions there, guys. I'm sorry. Um, our general manager, she said no clients are allowed to wrestle any lions, otherwise we get in trouble. So I have to do as I'm told. What can I do? But you can have a gibbon sitting on your little shoulder, which is pretty cool. The gibbon on the shoulder is awesome. We've done it before. It's great. So you can really get good interaction. So guys, I just want to say that for this Christmas break, I want to send out good vibes and lots of love to you all. Having all of you guys and girls in my group fills my heart with love and joy, and my heart is full. It's great. It's been a fantastic year, and I just want to say that I'm very thankful and grateful. And the way I see it, it's my job to serve you all and give you the best information and education when it comes to property. You know what I mean? I really want to do that. And the important part is, this is the thing you got to realize. I give all that information out for free. You guys don't have to join the program. And I'm saying that, and people might be saying, wow, that's crazy, George. Why don't you get everyone to pay you? Guys, if you come here week after week and you get all my content, which I give away for free, you can learn everything you need about property. But the people that want to coach and want to get there faster and want help, you're welcome to talk to our team and join our program. I don't mind. I'm happy, actually. I'd love it. But, at the end of the day, I think this is too good to hide because people that are stuck in the hole working 9 to 5 for their whole life and trying to pay off their house and then retire dead broke, as far as I'm concerned, forget that. It sucks, right? And I've got people in our group retiring after 4 years in the program. We've got people joining 4 years later, they retire. 5 years, 10 years, it happens. And it makes me very proud. And I'm going to be showing you some case studies next year. Someone said, I'll have your book already, as I'll be a member next year, likely February, as I still have more coin in the vault. Muchly appreciate the live feed. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're reading my book, and I'd love to welcome you as a member next year when you join. Thank you so much. So, guys, look, have a Merry Christmas. Please spend it with loved ones. Have a great time. Have some fun. Come refreshed for next year, because next year I'm kicking everyone's butt because we're going to get you into shape when it comes to property investing in a nice way. We're going to have a lot of fun on the way, but we're going to really work hard and fast pace everyone. I want to get everyone to the next level. So that's me for now. Thank you so much. See you later.